on the joy of the soul and the weight of words. The joy of the soul and the vitality of life. The most important foundation of human life is the joy of the soul. When the soul is joyful, one does not feel hungry even without food, and the world appears bright and beautiful. Clouds, the sea, and people all seem delightful because the soul is alive. Conversely, when the soul loses strength and falls asleep, the world appears full of resentment and despair. Thus, for Hongik Ingan, those who live for the benefit of humanity, the foremost task is to awaken the dormant soul. When the soul awakens, life becomes truly worthwhile, and wisdom and insight naturally arise. 2. The soul and the power of words. Unlike the body, which may endure even the blow of a hammer, the soul is deeply wounded by a single careless word. Words are not mere sounds, they are concentrated energy. One word can heal or destroy, give life or take it away. Therefore, one must use words with utmost care and integrity. The quality of words reflects the weight of the soul. As the soul grows in depth and strength, the words it produces will uplift others, inspire courage, and bring benefit to the world. 3. Rest and the soul's renewal. Sleep is not only for resting the body, it is primarily for resting the soul. The body cannot find true strength unless the soul has been restored. Thus, healthy sleep habits are essential to allow the soul to rest deeply. A well-rested soul regains its vitality and in turn empowers the body. At positivity and the value of relationships, life constantly places us under trial. Those who respond to advice or events with positivity will grow, while those who reject or scorn guidance lose opportunities. Every encounter is a precious connection. When such relationships are approached with sincerity and without greed, they become as strong as family bonds. True community is born not from self-interest, but from mutual care and shared effort. 5. The principles of dialogue. Dialogue is more than the exchange of words. It is the exchange of energy. To master dialogue, one must understand certain principles. Discern between the roles of speaker and listener. When in the position of authority, one may speak. When in the position of learner, one must listen. And the value of listening. In many situations, listening is more important than speaking, for it allows one to absorb energy and wisdom. And the quality of dialogue depends on the quality of the soul. As one's inner capacity grows, so too does the depth and clarity of one's dialogue. Words can ignite wars or bring about peace. A true leader must be able to speak well, for the weight of words determines the stature of leadership. In the coming era, those who speak for the benefit of humanity will become stars, respected, honored, and followed. 6. Spiritual affliction and the soul's strength. Many human struggles can be understood as spiritual afflictions, influences of unresolved energies or attachments from the past. Yet when the soul strengthens in its weight and quality, it cannot be easily swayed. Through consistent study and practice of truth, one can overcome such influences and live with clarity and independence. 7. Vital energy and communication of the soul. Traditionally, qi and blood referred to physical circulation in the body. But in this age, what must flow most freely is the energy of the soul. This energy is released and circulated through communication and dialogue with others. Words of laughter and sincerity act like acupuncture needles, unblocking stagnant energy and dispelling impurities. Especially within families, when dialogue is blocked, even external work falters. When communication flows harmoniously at home, life outside naturally prospers. All success and difficulty alike begin with relationships. 8. Conclusion. We are entering an age of integration and communication. The greatness of the soul is measured by its ability to embrace and contain all things. Growth means expanding one's capacity to understand, forgive, and love. Humanity must move beyond division and competition into genuine harmony. Through this, illness will be healed, society will find peace, and each soul will shine like a star. Simplified summary of Master Cheon Gong's teachings. A joyful soul brings a bright life. When the soul is joyful, Even without food, you don't feel hungry, and the world appears beautiful. Oh, when the soul falls asleep, life feels heavy and full of complaints. And the power of words, though. The body can endure physical blows, but the soul is deeply wounded by a single careless word. Oh, words are energy. They can either heal or harm. Oh, to speak good words, we must strengthen the quality of our soul. As sleep as rest for the soul. Sleep is not only for the body, it is mainly for the soul. Oh, a well-rested soul gives true strength to the body. 4. Positivity and relationships, though life is a constant test. Oh, positive people grow, while negative people lose opportunities. Oh, every meeting is a precious connection. We must value people with sincerity, not greed. 5. The law of dialogue. Oh, dialogue is an exchange of energy, not just words. Oh, sometimes listening is more important than speaking. Oh, true leaders must speak well, because the weight of words shows the level of one's soul. 6. Spiritual affliction and inner strength, though. Some difficulties come from spiritual influences or unresolved attachments. Oh, a strong soul is not easily swayed. Oh, by studying truth, one can overcome these struggles and grow. 7. Energy and communication. Oh. In the past, blocked energy was treated with acupuncture. Oh, today, the best way to release energy is through communication with people. Oh, talking and laughing with family or friends helps energy flow and even heals illness. 8. Conclusion. Oh. The future is the age of communication and unity. Oh, a soul that grows can embrace more, forgive more, and love more. Oh, through harmony and dialogue, illness is healed, society finds peace, and every soul can shine like a star. Awesome. In one sentence. Awaken your soul, speak words that give life, and grow together through true communication. This is the story based on the above articles. The light of words. The early autumn breeze in Brisbane rattled the bell at the door of Jaehyun's sushi shop. Like every morning, he carried out the signboard that read, "Today's special, grilled eel rice bowl." But his hands felt unusually weak. Though he smiled for his customers, every night he was left with the same hollow hunger. Food did not satisfy him, and sleep never seemed enough. The world looked dull, and he did not know why. That evening, after the last customer left, Jaehyun sat in the middle of the empty hall. The ceiling lights flickered gently, shining on the seats where laughter still lingered. His wife, Sujin, placed a warm barley tea in front of him and sat across. "You've been so quiet lately," she said softly. At those words, his chest tightened. Sujin leaned closer. "Maybe it's not your body that's tired, maybe your soul is." The word soul rang strangely familiar. He remembered his grandmother's words from long ago. People open paths with words, and they close them with words. She always said thank you 3 times at the dinner table, to the food, to the cook, and to those who shared it. Back then, Jaehyun never understood. But tonight, he began to see why. The next day, a familiar customer entered, the neighbor Mina, recovering from breast cancer surgery. With a shy smile, she whispered, "Stay strong, chef." Her words were light, yet they sank deep into his heart. Without thinking, Jaehyun replied, "Thank you for coming. You make the shop brighter." To his surprise, his voice carried warmth, and for a moment, the entire room felt lighter. Later that afternoon, Hana, an international student who worked in the kitchen, approached timidly. "Boss, can we talk after work?" she asked. She confessed that she felt lost, burdened by schoolwork, rent, and loneliness. Jaehyun set his knife down, wiped his hands, and recalled his grandmother's teaching. "You're already doing well," he told her. "You came here, worked, and even smiled today. That's no small thing. Your steps are enough. Don't doubt that." Tears welled in Hana's eyes, and she nodded. That small nod melted something frozen within him. That night, Jaehyun lay in bed, hands over his chest, whispering, "Thank you. For today, for the customers, for myself." For the first time in years, he slept deeply, not his body first, but his soul. In his dream, he stood by the waves. The sea breeze carried a voice. Your words will become your stars. He saw countless lights rising above the waves. Words he had once spoken. Thank you. You're not alone. Let's walk together. We're glowing as stars in the sky. A week later, a small board appeared in the shop titled The Aquarium of Words. Customers could write a note for others and drop it into a clear glass jar. Soon it filled with sentences like, thank you for living another day, and your smile was the best dish today. Invisible yet luminous, these words filled the shop with a gentle radiance. One rainy evening, a stranger entered and sneered, tapping the jar. All fake, words don't fill your stomach. For a moment, Jaehyun's heart trembled. Those words echoed his own past emptiness. He inhaled deeply, cooked his finest omelet, and placed it before the man. You're right. Words aren't food. But food cannot become a path unless words open the way first. The man ate in silence. After the last bite, he muttered quietly, "It's warm." Life in the shop slowly blossomed. Hana's rolls came out round and perfect. Sujin laughed with children at the counter. Mina returned with flowers to celebrate her recovery. The sushi shop was no longer just a place to eat. It had become a bench for weary souls to rest, and a hearth where words healed. That night, Jaehyun dreamed again. The stars above the waves now bore faces, customers, family, friends. Each face carried a small phrase. It's okay. Thank you. Together. He realized then, stars were not only in the sky. Every word we speak to lift another becomes a star above us. At year's end, he held a small event, the Night of Gratitude. With a trembling microphone, he spoke from the heart. For a long time, I thought hunger came only from the stomach. But I learned, it comes when the soul falls asleep. What woke me were not meals, but words. Your thank you, your it's okay, your keep going. Those words gave me life. And now I know, every word we share is a light guiding each other's path. Applause filled the hall. Some clapped with tears, others with laughter. In that moment, Jaehyun understood. Every meal he had made, every smile he had offered, every word he had exchanged, they were all prayers for the soul to awaken, to rest, and to shine. That night, as he locked the shop, the doorbell chimed gently in the breeze. He whispered into the quiet hall, "Thank you for today. Tomorrow, let us be each other's stars again." Outside, one star shone brighter than all the rest. He knew it was not from afar. It was born from a single word, spoken with sincerity, that had just reached the sky.